What is up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are in GV1, which is Greenville's revamp, and it has really been a minute since I've done a video. But if you're wondering why, I've been very busy. I haven't quit my channel or anything like that, and don't plan to anytime soon, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. But it's been a while, and hopefully I can go back to making videos and stick to it for a while. We're going to be going over all the new things in GV1, as many things as I can remember. Okay, so once you go inside of the dealership, you can see there's new cars over here. There's a Cadillac over here, there's an Audi, a Genesis, and a Ford Escape. Anyways, once you go up to the desk now, it shows you this huge menu of a whole bunch of cars. You got cars, just cars forever. It's a whole bunch of cars now. And there's a whole bunch of new cars. That's really nice. Something that I really like is that there's now trims for a lot of the new cars. So if I was like to click on something like this, you got GT, R, and you can change the wheels also, depending on whichever wheels you want. You can also filter cars, so if you just want to see sedans, you can see sedans. If you want to see coupes, you can see the coupes. You can also choose the pass you want to see for the cars, and you can pick a certain brand, and you can have the price high to low, or by brand, or by year. The GUI has been updated a lot, and it's much easier to use. But yeah, I'm gonna go over what cars I have before we go. I do have a lot of cars. Most of these cars are for RP servers because I'm always RPing. So this is this WM that I have right here. I'll spawn it. It's this SUV. I had saw it in Revamp the channel before the game came out, and I was like, I'm probably going to get the SUV when it came out because it looks pretty cool and it's really fast. They recently added the Rivian in an update. They have the new Roadster. They have really nice convertibles now, which are really cool. This is my convertible. And when you get in, the screen comes on and stuff like that, and it has an interior. It's really cool. So the cars, they drive a lot better. They have more of a suspension than before. The handling is better, the sounds are better, and the lag was reduced compared to what I've heard from some other people that played GV3. So here's an example of the different trims. So they recently added this Lincoln Aviator too. So you spawn, this is a top trim right here. So you spawn it and you have all this, you know, top trim and stuff like that. You got your panoramic sunroof and stuff. And then here's the base model. You have no sunroof, different wheels. It's really cool how there's different trims. That is so cool. And then there's different prices for the different trims too. There's a whole bunch of new cars. I have a lot of cars. I was not planning to ever get the more storage pass, but once I joined and saw how many cars there were, I was like, yeah, I gotta get this pass because I just knew I was gonna have so many cars. And I do have a lot of cars. I have a bunch of Teslas, you know, just a lot of cars, and some cars are for fun, like this car right here. Yeah, it's just a lot of really cool cars that are in the game. Just as you can see, the whole GUI has been changed. It's smoother, it's easier to use. There's the shop there. There's more stuff you can configure now with settings, and I'll go over all of that. So let me spawn a car that I'm going to drive for now. For now, I'm going to drive the Aviator. So once you get in the car, you press E just like GV3, but the GUI once you get in is different. They recently added cruise control in an update. And that's really helpful for RP servers if you want to, you know, not speed by accident or something like that. You can use cruise control, which is really nice. Over here, you got that lets you know your headlights are on, and the lights on the cars are really detailed now. As you can see your running light there, and when you go to the back, the light goes all the way across. It just looks really nice. Let me turn on the hazards really quick. And when you turn on your hazards, you see them right here. Your turn signals, see them there. The parking brake is there, and then that is, I think that's your fuel light. Right here, this shows you how much gas you have. This shows you what gear you're in. Right there, you can change the gears like that. This shows you your speed. So if you do not want to have to change your gears to go into reverse with the keys, so right in settings you have gear shifting, and if you put that on arcade, once you get in, it will change the gears for you. So it doesn't show anything, it just does everything for you. So you get both of those options, which is really nice. You can change the FOV, which is like when you take off, how far the camera will move back from the car depending on your speed. You can change the render quality, the gauge style. So basically with that, you can put them on advanced, and they'll show you this. They'll show you your tachometer also. So it's different, and then when you're with the regular ones, you don't see the tachometer. So the times I use the advanced gauges are when I am using the car in manual. That's when I use the advanced gauges, so I can see my tachometer. And then you can turn off collide, or you can decide if you want your car to hit other cars or just go through them, which is nice. I leave that on because I'm mainly in RP servers, and most people want that on. With the jobs, just the whole list is better looking, just a lot of better stuff, and you can see the players, you can see their picture and stuff like that when there's a lot of players in the session. You also have your ready over here and stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the driving and the map and stuff like that. Once you start driving, you quickly notice there's a huge difference in the map. Hold on, let me put my thingy back to realistic. Oh yeah, and also there's a sport mode. So when you go past drive, it goes into sport when you have realistic on. So when you're in drive, you kind of see it's like normal. The car doesn't like get too loud. The RPMs don't go up that high. And when you put in a sport, you can quickly hear it, you know, change, which is really cool. But I'm going to go over some of the new buildings. The McDonald's was in GV3, but I'm going to go this way first. So once you go down here, you can see there's a lot of like large buildings. These are like warehouses and stuff like that that are down this road. Joe's is over here. Joe's is moved over here. There's just a lot. Like when I first joined, I was really confused on where I was, and because this area was just so much different from GV3, there's a lot of buildings over here now. And one of my favorite buildings is the Just Buy, and we'll go there too. So right over here you have some buildings. Some of these don't have an interior and some of them do, and we'll drive past there in a second. But once you go down here, this main road, you might remember the Burger King sitting there from GV3, but you pull in here, you have a tire place, you have Just Buy, you have that building over there to the left, then you have these buildings. So we're going to go on the Just Buy really quick. This is one of my favorite buildings because it looks so much like a real life Best Buy. Once you go on, you got your headphones, you got speakers, you know, a lot of really cool stuff, and a lot of stuff that you see in Best Buy is in here, which is so cool. You have Dyson items over here. They have Dyson's fans, Dyson's vacuums. It's really nice. It's really realistic, and it's really nice, and RPing is really fun because of all these buildings. My Best Buy has one of these places. You go in here and you like get to test out the speakers that are sitting in here and stuff like that, which is really cool. You can go back here and get an outfit to put on when you work here. And me and Amir were playing GVRP, and I was like, where do these people get these outfits from? Then I realized that you come back here and you can put on an outfit, and when you work here, you just wear that outfit, which is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna spawn this. This is the 2020 Snada. I drive this quite a bit in RP sessions. Okay, so when you go over here, this is Jimbo's Subs and Wraps. This is like a little restaurant, and it's really nice in here. You got the iPads and stuff, you got the soda, you got chairs. It's really detailed and nice. Right over here is this light building, and basically it's like sells a bunch of light type of stuff. Like you got batteries, light bulbs, batteries. It's really cool, and then the ceiling looks really cool too. Right over here is a Mexican restaurant, and you come in here and you can see the food on the wall. Oh, and stuff like that, and you can see the food right there. It's really cool, it's really detailed, and then it's connected to this building, which is, I believe, the Greenville fan store. Yeah, it's connected here, and you have clothes and stuff like that, and it's really cool. So let's head down to the next place. Oh yeah, when I go over this, you'll be able to see how the cars have more of a suspension now, which is really cool. It's realistic, and the handling is just really good. Like, you can really go around corners better now. You won't spin out as easily and stuff like that. Okay, so there's an airport down there, and that's fun to go over there and do races if you're in like a private server or even a public server. You can do races over there, and then you go down here, and then there's these places right here. You go straight down, and then make a right, and then you'll see Joe's after you go down here. Okay, so you turn right here, and you can see Joe's down there. Then you have some other buildings here. The map just looks really full now. Like, it's like there's buildings everywhere. Okay, so I want to drive back down towards the roundabout to go towards like the Phoenix area. So the roundabout was redone, so it's like easier to use now, and it feels just like easier to go around when you're next to somebody, which is nice. There's toys for trucks over there. There's the pet place over there. There's a building right there. You keep going down here. There's bulk down there, and then there's like a storage place right over there. Fox Mountain Community. This bank had a big update when GV1 came out, so this is how the exterior looks. It looks really nice. Kind of reminds me of a restaurant. Then when you go in, you have a coffee, you have your fireplace, a sitting area. It's really nice, and it looks really realistic when you're in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way so we can talk about the houses. So the first day that I played GV1, I was going past all the houses, and I was walking up to the doors because you know how in GV3 you would walk up to the door to clean them. And I was like, why do none of these houses have interiors? So then I was looking in a server, and they were like, walk up to the mailbox, and I was like, oh, like I never saw this. Like, I would drive past the houses, and me and my friends never noticed where it says touch to claim house. I don't know how, but once you claim it, the house gets an interior. So I was like, oh, so basically when it's not claimed, there's no interior, and that helps reduce lag by a lot. And when you do claim it, it shows up here. That's where you lock it, and that's where you unclaim it. And the house's interiors are really nice. And yeah, like I said, once you unclaim it, the interior just disappears, the windows turn black. It's really cool how it does that. And then here's the garage. right there. But yeah, the houses are really cool, and there's a big variety of houses. There's, you know, you'll see there's a huge house over there. This is like a smaller house. There's a 2-story house. There's a big variety of houses, but I'm going to turn around so I can go back to more of the buildings. The Teslas also had an update while GV1 was out. Basically, now they take off faster, like they take off more realistically, especially the performance models. Like when you go, it just really takes off a lot faster than they used to. There's the 6 houses down here. It's been updated. It looks a lot better down here now. And when you do get to the end of the road, you can go left, and that will take you down to the police station in that area down there. But I'm going to stay on the main road. Okay, so when you get to this area, it looks a lot different. There is a new daycare right here. I'm just going to go over the grass. So this is the Greenville Daycare Center. So this is a daycare, and this is also new for GV1. There was a last daycare in GV3, but this one is completely different. You go in, you have like the printer room, and then there's a bunch of rooms for the kids, and you can see there's a bunch of play stuff in here. It's really cool and realistic, and it's fun for role plays. Right over here is the cafeteria. Okay, so when you leave out of here, you have the police station up there. You go down here, and there's a lot of new buildings down here. So right here is Twist. Twist was remodeled. It looks a lot better now, and it looks like it has more space on the inside. So here's the outside. You go inside, you see all these chairs and stuff like that, and it just looks really nice in here now. Okay, so once you come over here, this was the subway. Now it's called Superwitch. So here's the outside. You go inside, and there's, you know, a lot. There's a big difference. You can see the food over here. It's really cool how these buildings are now. And the insides just look more spacious. They look better for, you know, role playing and a bunch of people being inside of them. Right over here is the insurance building. This looks different from the exterior and the inside now. You go inside and you have some chairs in here. Then you go back here for the, you know, little meeting. And then here's the bathrooms too. It's really cool. So right now I'm driving a convertible. It's really cool to drive in roleplay servers. There's different trims, and the different trims for the convertible have different interior colors. So that's really nice. So you can kind of choose what color you want for the inside. So here's another neighborhood. All these houses, you can see how they're all different, different sizes, different colors. It's really cool. But I believe this is the biggest house. Like there's different like types of houses all around the map, and I think this is the biggest house. And there's another house that's like this at the 6 houses. I think it's the biggest one, and it looks really nice. Once you come in, you have this dining room, you have this really big living room, and you can see the ceiling fan. You got your kitchen. It's really nice and modern, and it is so nice. You got your backyard here. It's really cool, and you can really see how the lag was reduced a lot, because when I go out of the house, hold on. Once I unclaim the house, so if you look at those bushes over there, once I unclaim the house, they lower in quality, and some of them disappear. So you can see that really helps reduce the lag. So once you go down here, this road looks different. There's those buildings over there. There's more houses over here. And then the first thing you see when you come down here is the car wash. So this is the new car wash. It looks really cool. You pull up to it, and you got 2 sizes: consumer vehicles and commercial vehicles. And then there's a car on top of it, which is really cool. And then you go inside. Let me show you the inside. Once you go to the left, you can see some chairs, and you can see the inside of the car wash. So it's really cool to sit in here and watch the cars go through, and there's a lot of people here. It's really cool. Okay, so this is the Rivian SUV. This is the Rivian pickup truck they added in an update, and it's really cool because when you turn, the back wheels also turn, and it makes the turning radius really good. And I painted it in this blue color because I was like, what color would be cool for this? But I went to, I looked up Rivians on images, and these were like one of the colors that they showed for the Rivian at like a car show. So I was like, I'm gonna try to recreate that color. So this is the Verwire, which is basically Verizon. You come in the store, you have phones in here. You have the front desk. You have iPads. They look like iPads, and stuff like that. So it looks a lot like a phone store, and it has that red theme to it, which is really cool. Then there is a salon, I think. Oh, it's right over here. Hold on, let me see what's over here. So right here is these are like just buildings right here, and then right here is a family insurance building. So that's how this looks. I didn't even notice this building was here. Okay, so here's a barber shop. I have never seen, maybe I did see it, but I don't really remember. But here's a barber shop right here. Okay, so once you go across the street, there is a salon. And this salon's really cool because once you go in, There's the sinks to wash your hair, there's the chairs to sit in and stuff like that, and you have like some of the hair stuff sitting on the table. There's the front desk. It's really cool, and the RPs are really cool in here. And here's the back door. Okay, so once you leave out the salon, if you go down this road right here, there's a building right there, and there's a bunch of houses. There's 2 buildings right here. There's a bunch of houses down there, and then we're gonna ignore that. So when you go up this road, it's still a neighborhood up here, but all the houses are different, which is nice. The school is no longer that way. It is, you go straight down here and you make a right, and then you can see the school. The parking lot is really nice and spacious. I've noticed this before, but I wasn't sure if it was just me. But I think when you go on the grass, your car goes slower. Like, okay, so you see the speed I'm going right now, and then when I go on the grass, yeah, it slows down. That's cool. Okay, so you continue down here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I missed. Oh yeah, there's, if you go straight down this road, there's a farm down there, and there's like places to park. So you go down here, this road turns into a small road, and you keep straight down here, and you can see a farm down there. Right there's the farm. It's really nice. Okay, I don't think I missed any buildings. I don't know. Did I go to all the buildings? I'm not even sure, because there's a lot of buildings. Okay. There's the police station. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's a building right here. This one does not have interior, but there's nice solar panels on top of it. That's the police station. And then this fire station. Yeah, this was redone. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, so here's the fire station right here. There's a lot of detail in it now, and you got your outfits right there. You can get them from right there. Let me just go over here. Over here, there is the front desk, and let's see. Got this room here. But yeah, the rest of the map is just, there's a lot of long roads now, like longer back roads to go to now. And yeah, I think I went over most things that are new. Here's a building right here, actually. This is a tax office. Then up here, if you go all the way up here, there is the, what's the name? Post office. I think I went to all the buildings, or all the buildings that I can think of. Basically, I've been playing an OGVRP, GVRPJ, GVRPG, and GVRPA a whole bunch, because it's just RPing is really fun. There's just a lot of roles to go on now, and OGVRP has done 45 player sessions a couple times, and I joined both of those. I don't know how many times they've done it, but I joined 2 of those, and it's really fun when they have 45 players. But I feel like this map is like, since it's so much bigger, 45 players just makes it so nice. But yeah, I think that's everything that's new. Okay, I can show you guys the cruise control. So you click this button to turn it on, and it will keep you at your same speed, and you can lower the speed like that. And your brake lights will come on and everything, and it'll keep you going at speed. If you want to go up the speed, you can turn it up, and it will just keep you going at speed. It's really nice. So if you don't want to go over the speed, or you're just going down a long road or any road, you can just turn it on and then stay on. And once you hit the brakes, it'll turn off, and once you accelerate, it also turns off. But yeah, it's really nice and helpful. I was just talking to my friend about how it'd be cool to have cruise control, so you know, it doesn't let you go too fast, like if you're going down a hill and you don't accidentally speed or something like that. And then next thing you know, they added it, which is really cool. But I think that is everything, all of the main things. There are a few new buildings that I did not see, that I didn't go to, but you know, they're all here. It's a lot of buildings. But yeah, that's like the main new things in GV1. You can see the graphics are better, the car suspensions are better. They just take off better. They just feel like they're more, I don't know, more to the road. And then there's braking sounds, like if I put on my parking brake, the sounds sound better. I really like this XC40. It's really nice. I like these wheels, and there's details on the tire now, so you can see the tire. It's really nice. But I'm gonna go back in the dealership and show you guys the trims again. Okay, so what's a car that has a lot of trims? I think it's like the 2 Series. Let me find it. Okay, here's the BMW 2 Series. This car has a lot of different trims. So here's the base trim that you're getting in GV. You get that, and you can change, you know, the trim, you know, how it looks, the sportiness, and then you can change to any wheel option that you want the car to have. So there's a lot of wheel options. So it really helps. So you see a variety of the car, you know. And it's really helpful when there's if there's the same car driving as you, you'll see one with different wheels or different trim. It's really cool how they added that. The GUI for looking for a car is so much easier. And like if I'm looking for, you know, a sedan, click it, it's there. If I want the sedan to be a sporty sedan, it shows you sports sedans. It's really cool, really easy to use. And also right here, it shows you the top selling cars in GB. Don't mind what I was trying to do at the time here. You will be seeing roleplay videos coming soon in this game. There was a Pembroke Pines revamp a little while ago, and if you guys want me to do a review on that, let me know. And I will see what I can do. And any games that you guys want me to review, let me know. There is a game called Southwest that is pretty new. I don't know how new it is, but I recently am seeing it and it looks really nice. So if you guys want me to do a review on that game, I can. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.